Hi, I'm Dr. Radha Rajpal. I'm a developmental pediatrician and I consult at the Fortis Memorial Hospital, Gurgaon. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the most common complaints in the developmental clinic, that is speech delay. So speech delay can present in neurotypical children as just as simply delayed speech, or it can present as an expressive receptive language disorder in some children, and it can also present as autism. So I'm giving some basic tips on how to develop language in children, which would apply to all these children. So the first thing that I would say is that a lot of parents ask a lot of questions to the child, which is really not the way to stimulate language, because the child who is non-verbal gets very frustrated because they don't have enough language to answer those questions. So if you see a dog on the road, instead of asking your child, what is that? You model language for the child and say, look, doggy, bow, wow. So that is something that stays with the child and they can reproduce it later on. The other thing that I would like to say is that the conversation that you have with your child should be like the one you would have with any adult that you like. That it should be warm, loving. You put your arm around the child, come down to the level of the child, make good eye contact, model good eye contact for the child, and talk in short sentences like let's go, car is there, rather than long complicated sentences which the child cannot process. The third thing I wanted to say was about screen time. So the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no screen time for children less than 2 years, and about 30 minutes screen time for children above 2 years. So we're very far away from that goal right now, and I would recommend that you sit with your child with picture books and point out pictures, talk about stories, have picture stories, get the child to make stories on their own. You could make stories out of cards and sequence the stories and talk about it to the child. Another thing that you can do is comment on what your child is doing. Like if the child is playing with blocks, you just say, oh, so you put the red block on top of the blue block. That is a nice tower. And now you've made a train. So you're modeling language for the child, and at the same time you are engaging the child in what the child is doing. The other thing that I do recommend is that you talk constantly to your child, not just at particular times, but give a lot of choices. This can be even in a non-verbal child. Like if the child has just had a shower, you can put out 2 t-shirts, one red and one blue, and ask him which one would you like to wear, the red one or the blue one. And even a non-verbal child can point out. And if you're serving dinner, you can show him the rice and the chapati and ask him which one would you like to have. Would you like to have rice, or would you like to have chapati? Would you like to have milk, or would you like to have juice? So this is more and more ways of opening and closing circles with your child and get them involved with speech. And more than anything, make speech fun for the child so that they look forward to speaking with you. All the best, and you will be surprised that your child will be using exactly the same language and expressions as you very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.